You guys, why do you facilitate this?
Not up to us.
You know, like you're literally traitors of your own country.
It's not up to
I
us.
know, but you're traitors of your own country. It's not too late to put your uniform down, take your hat off and join people. You don't have to go up against us. Copper. He's a blatant copper.
We are the people. We will be silent. Stop the fascists now, 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 now. We are the people. We will be silent.
So they're shouting about EDL and shouting about how everyone's racist in this country. This is in Birmingham New Street Station. And claiming everyone that goes out standing up against their country is far right in some way, or a member of the EDL, which is absolutely insane. And this is why DP Audits has been here filming the protest today. I haven't. I refuse to give these any more airtime.
The auditor calls police traitors of your own country, urging them to put their uniforms down and join the people. The tension and raw emotion make this the perfect intro. It immediately hooks the audience and sets the theme of defiance and accountability.
On the basis of the minute that you don't agree with them about something, you're deemed far right. So when I'm filming something they want me to film, they're perfectly fine. As soon as I express my opinions on the illegal immigration problem within the UK, my country, my home nation, I'm deemed far right. So for that longer, I won't no longer cover this. The camera just cut out there, but he's talking about the EDL again.
And anybody who stands up against Islamophobia is on the right side of history, just like how we've been standing for the rights of the Palestinians.
Do with you, Palestine, and scrap the two-child benefit cap.
Oh yeah, interesting. You'd want the two-child benefit cap stopped, right?
Yeah.
Because they got 10 children per family. Again, EDL. All they can make.
The auditor explains why he's at Birmingham New Street Station and why he refuses to film one-sided narratives. He criticizes being labeled far-right for expressing his views on illegal immigration, building the story's background and defining the motivation behind his actions.
Mention is the EDL.
Okay, if they're not here then while we wait, I just want to remind everyone. Over the past few days, we have seen the riots across the whole of the UK. We have seen vulnerable women be attacked in these riots.
Recording us.
He shouldn't be doing that. He's security. He's at work.
Being attacked in these riots.
GDPR breach in there from work. Naughty.
All the security are filming.
Recording us.
We are here to say we want to live in peace and harmony. We are here to say we want to live in peace and harmony. We want to
Excuse me. Do you not think this just kind of like causes more tension?
No, mate, they're here.
So to claim that everybody that stands up for their country is EDL, so because I've got certain beliefs within my country, I must be EDL, I must be far right.
No, that's not what
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
trying to say is, under our human rights, they have the right to protest.
Yeah.
There is an idea of martial plan.
But what I'm saying is if I stood in a public place claiming everybody was a certain type of way, then would I not be inciting something?
If you're going to cause harassment, alarm, distress to anyone...
Well, they are. I feel distressed by what's going on in a public
By
place.
using certain words. At the moment, they're just stating Palestine protest.
They're not.
The protest continues as the crowd chants about EDL and racism. The auditor critiques their message, pointing out contradictions and misdirection. The background noise and chanting increase the atmosphere of hostility and confusion, preparing for the upcoming police interaction.
They're not though. What has Tommy Robinson got to do with Palestine?
I'm not saying
What has them turning around and saying that the national issue in this country at the moment is the Palestine issue? It's not, it's illegal immigration. So why anyone that speaks out against illegal immigration are we deemed far right? Why?
I'm not here to discuss illegal immigration.
But they're allowed to. They're allowed to keep standing there, turning around and saying refugees are welcome here, when at the end of the day
That's
that
their
needs to
opinion.
stop. That needs to stop.
Just like that's your
That
opinion.
needs to stop.
That's their
That
opinion.
needs to stop. And I feel this is incitement. If I stood here with a group of white British people and started chanting about England with British flags, we would be turfed out of here. You guys would use your weapons against us, and you know that's true. You know that's true. We've seen it in recent weeks. We've seen it in recent weeks. I just don't understand.
If you don't like immigration, that's your opinion.
Right?
Yeah. If they like immigration, that's their opinion.
Yeah, but to deem everybody far right who has an opinion against any issue in the UK, they are. They are right now. Okay. They're claiming, they keep mentioning Tommy Robinson's name. You must know that by mentioning that name, with everything that's gone on in recent days, you've got a duty of care to everybody in this train station. Yeah. This puts everybody at risk. It would take one person to be more unreasonable than what I'm being.
That's what I'm here for.
One person, one police presence.
Maybe you can't see it.
One police presence. Well, I've seen a couple of undercovers that keep glaring at me. So I know there's a couple of undercover. There are, 100%.
You might not, I don't. But what I'm saying is, they're allowed to have their opinion, you're allowed to have your opinion.
Right, but you can't deem us all far right. Otherwise, I'm offended. I'm offended to be called far right in my country because I've got an...
Like that to you.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oppose Tommy Robinson. Oppose the far right. Turn around and say refugees. The left have become the most fascist people in this country.
The auditor questions an officer about whether the protest itself is causing tension. He challenges double standards, saying that if he protested for England, he'd be removed. The officer defends protest rights while the auditor passionately argues selective enforcement, a major turning point in tone and confrontation.
The left are the most fascist people in this country. It is not an opinion anymore, it's facts. It's facts. You can't turn around and call us all fascists. Sarge, come on man, you should be doing a better job of like...
I am doing a better
So
job.
is this like, have they actually arranged to be in here today?
Network Rail, the people who own the station...
They've cleared it. They've cleared it for them to do that, which is why they've put a thing across today. So they've almost facilitated it. This train station has facilitated people to come in, that some of these people, not all of them, but some of them are supporters of Hamas. Now...
I don't know. Have you got any information,
well,
any evidence?
I mean... How are they not? Why aren't they talking about Hamas? Why aren't they talking about Hamas? Why aren't they turning around and saying if Hamas were to give up hostages...
Let's start with name.
It doesn't matter, I don't want to give my name, no.
My friend, we can't tell people what they can and can't say.
Of course, that's
That's freedom of
even if it's inciting some kind of... They're not inciting anything by calling anybody that has a problem. So any native person now...
Like you said to me, you don't want immigration, and you think immigration...
No, I didn't say I don't want immigration. That's not what I said. I said I don't want illegal immigration.
Illegal immigration.
Let's get that right. Yeah? This country is very proud of bringing in migrants.
But illegal immigration is what you opposing, aren't you?
Yes, 100%.
So that's your opinion. They're saying they're happy with immigration. They're not saying illegal immigration or legal immigration.
No, they're saying refugees are welcome here. We all know that half these people that are coming here are not refugees. They're not seeking asylum from a war-torn country. They're not. They're not 100%. I can tell you as someone that's covered it for the last 2 years. Yeah, I've got loads of evidence. Would you say that Albania is a war-torn country?
I don't know. but that doesn't have to be the sole reason. War is not the sole reason.
To claim refuge or asylum, because the way it's going, this country's turning into a third world country, right? So before long, I'm going to claim asylum, and I want to go to Barbados. I want to go live it up.
The auditor presses harder, questioning why people like him are called far right. He argues about Hamas, refugees, and illegal immigration. The officer maintains calm, but the debate becomes rapid and emotional, a peak of conflict where both sides firmly stand their ground.
In Barbados, I want to put me up in a 4-star hotel, and I want them to pay for everything. How about that? Am I going to be able to do that? Am I? That is in itself racism. That in itself is racism.
That is down to their government, isn't it?
I just think that none of this helps the situation. I don't agree with people going out and committing violence. That's like a stupid idea.
Listen. You're clearly upset about it. You're frustrated. You want to express your opinion.
I want to know why it is that there's no one else here doing the same thing as me. And I'm not EDL. I'm not. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not saying you are.
I'm not EDL. I'm not far right.
EDL, whatever you want to.
These are the same people, right? These are the same people that are linked to an organisation called Hope Not Hate. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, when this all broke out on October the 7th, now I was covering this whole Palestine thing a year before October the 7th. It's a joke, man.
Would if EDL come on the 17th, would they be in the train station like this?
Sorry,
just move them on. We've got Sergeant 0235, who, as I say, I'm expressing my feelings towards what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing anyone else doing it.
That is not for me to decide.
You're not, they are.
Yeah, that is not. But if you think you've got evidence of certain things, I suggest you go to court.
The auditor insists he's within the law and not EDL or far right. He accuses the police of facilitating protests while silencing others. The sergeant stays composed, repeating the legality of protest rights, while the auditor calls them traitors of your own country. The back and forth exposes frustration, control, and moral defiance.
That guy, if either in the cover, is an Antifa extremist, I reckon. One of the two.
Right, I'm happy for you guys to stand here and record.
No offence, but it don't matter whether you're happy or not, because if they're allowed to be here, flexing their freedoms...
You're not letting me speak, are you? Stand here.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I don't need you to reassure me that I can stand here. I'm going to stand here.
Okay.
Because I'm within the law. Like they are right now, you've just told me that. So I'm all within to do what I'm going to do. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to stand here and try and incite something with a group, because I'm not here. No. Nah, I'm not here to do that. Which is why I come to... That wouldn't make sense. That would be very hypocritical if I was to come and ask you about incitement to then go and incite myself.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I'll leave you to it then. Have a good evening, okay? Take care.
You guys, why do you facilitate this?
It's not up to us.
Huh? You know, like you're literally traitors of your own country.
It's not up to
I
us.
know, but you're traitors of your own country. It's not too late to put your uniform down, take your hat off and join people. You don't have to go up against us.
Get out of here. These three are talking about us now.
So, as I say, I'm not here to incite any kind of trouble. I just wanted to ask a couple of questions to the police officer. I've got no time to stand around and give that airtime, I'm afraid, so I'm not going to stand there and put that on camera. What they're saying, basically anybody that stands up against anything to do with immigration or that kind of thing, you must be far right, you must be EDL. It's all Tommy Robinson's fault, and that I refused. So
The auditor observes multiple officers positioned around. They've surrounded us. He narrates how police are everywhere, behind, above, and around, showing silent intimidation. He calls out Network Rail for facilitating political agendas. The tension becomes quieter but more psychological here.
Even give airtime and put on my platform. So they've now surrounded us with police since then. They've put one over there. They've put one up there above the escalator. There's one behind us. They basically surrounded us. That's what they've done. They've put a copper everywhere around us. All just because I've given my opinion on finding this quite offensive. Network Rail as well. Network Rail have facilitated this, so I'd boycott them. I didn't know Network Rail were going to start getting involved in political agendas. But yeah, Network Rail, as you heard from the police there, if you heard over all the noise, has facilitated today. Has facilitated them to come in here and do their protest.
The auditor steps outside to cool off, explaining that he refuses to be silenced or labeled for speaking against illegal immigration. He wraps up his message with strong conviction and signs off with "much love, God bless, and peace out." A perfect outro that contrasts the chaos earlier and closes the encounter with clarity and resolve.